Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Aditya Gupta. Back in the year 2012, I secured All India rank 6 in AIPMT and All India rank 10 in AIMS. I did my MD in pediatrics again from AIMS New Delhi. I am currently pursuing my DM in pediatric oncology from AIMS Delhi. Now, a lot of you might have seen nowadays there's only just one exam, that is NEET. But back in my time, back in 2012, there used to be multiple of exams. And what I used to feel is that sometimes you used to get a better rank in one exam and a not so good rank in another exam. My ranks were similar, luckily, touch wood, yeah. But a lot of people had much better ranks, let's say comparing AIMS or AIPMT or NEET was concerned. Now, why did this used to happen? Is it like their knowledge suddenly changed? Or is it like something like, they were better prepared for another exam? No. The only difference that was there was the fact that they were better prepared on that exam day and they were able to manage their nerves better. I've seen so many students who are excellent, who are prepared brilliantly, but on the exam day they falter. On the exam day, the nerves get better of them. They get scared. They get petrified by the exam. They get petrified by the thought of the result of the exam. And in this stress, in this, thinking about the result and everything, they butcher their exam day. For example, I take 100 students, out of which there will be 10 as far as knowledge is concerned, top 10, top 20, top 30. Do you think in the actual exam, there will be top 10 will be exactly correlated as far as the knowledge is concerned? No. It will be dependent upon if whether you are able to handle the exam on that day, very particular day. I'll give you an example. Like, my batch, they were in AIMS for that matter. There was Siddharth Saxena who got All India rank 6, Kashyap who got All India rank 17, Gaurav Prasad who got All India rank 18 or 19 if I'm not wrong. All of them had, in AIPMT, their ranks were 80, 700, 600, something like that. And back then when we asked you what happened during AIPMT, all of them said just one thing: they got scared. They could not perform well on the exam day. And that's why the exam day matters. Your build up to the entire thing obviously matters, but the exam day by itself also matters. Your health in the last few days matters. Siddharth, particularly, I remember, told me that he got into a very bad diarrhea and could not perform well in the exam. And that's why he got an 80th rank. He probably would have gone to a top 10 or top 20th rank as far as AIPMT is concerned. So the health matter, and more importantly, how you're able to handle the stress of the exam. Obviously, when 16 lakh people are going to compete, and this is the one day that decides your future, you are going to freak out. But that's the entire point. You have to control your emotions, you have to control your fear, and you have to control your stress in order to exceed brilliantly on that day, in order to perform more than what is expected of you on that particular day. Now, there is one trick that I use subconsciously in order to prepare myself for exam, and I'm going to tell you, and that is I used to prepare my body. They say in Hindi na, अगर किसी चीज़ को like that filmy dialogue, किसी चीज़ को अगर पूरे दिल से चाहो तो तुम्हारी जर्रे like हर जर्रे से चाहो तो कायनात भी मिलाने में लग जाती है, and things like that. Make sure that every particle of your body is prepared for the exam. And how I used to do that, if the exam is, let's say, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or whatever timing might that be, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 11 a.m. to let's say 2 p.m. During that period of time, practice a mock. That specific 3-hour period, always and always, in the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months that you have before your exam, be it NEET UG or PG, doesn't matter for that matter. You practice MCQs and you practice a mock. What will happen is your body subconsciously will become prepared कि in 3 घंटे, in these 3 hours, I am going to give exam only. ये 3 घंटे मेरे एग्जाम के ही हैं, so that on the exam day you are not scared. Your body is already prepared. Your body is already there in that focused zone, in that zone of कि अच्छा ये 3 घंटे तो दिन के सिर्फ एग्जाम ही देने हैं. These 3 hours for exam. Your body has subconsciously imbibed this thing into yourself that you have to just give exam in those 3 hours. So this was my trick. It used to work. Hopefully it will work for you. So that you're not scared. Remember, there's just a difference of 2-3 questions between making a huge difference in your marks. And if you're someone who was able to control your nerves, you are able to control the stress on the exam day, you will get out better with a better rank rather than what. So that's what I'm saying. Nowadays you just have one exam, hence the stress has also increased dramatically. There is just NEET, not even AIMS right now. So in order to prepare well for that particular exam, that's why the people keep on saying practice mocks. I'll go one step further. Practice that mock in that time period, the exact time period your actual exam is going to be, so that your mind is prepared for the exam. It always thinks कि अच्छा 10 बज गए मतलब अब एग्जाम का टाइम आ गया है, so then on the actual exam day तुम्हें बिल्कुल भी डर ना लगे. Hopefully you like this trick. Thank you and have a nice day.